Hello guys and welcome to another vlog. Basically, right now I'm in Lithuania and I am about to leave for France. And right now I'm finishing to pack, so yeah, just gonna show you how I packed my van, how everything is going, and then we're gonna get on the road. And I'm gonna bring you along and try to show you all the kind of the lifestyle that goes into traveling, all the packing and so on, just the usual travel stuff that maybe you don't get to see often in normal windsurfing videos. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. Let me know in the comments if you do. And make sure you like the video if you enjoy it and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. So let's get into it. This is my van for the trip, the trusty Crafter. Best van I ever had, so let's go inside and see what I've made of it. Basically, I still have it for short term, so I haven't made any permanent fixtures inside, but yeah, let's see what I have. So yeah, 2-liter engine, goes fast. And yeah, inside here we have some hanging storage. Then here we have the boards, some booms of John. Here we have hanging storage for all the sails. There we have harnesses, some more hanging storage over here. Basically, you can see here I have a mattress, so once John car use equipment is gone after 2 weeks, this and this, I will be able to sleep inside the van as well. Small board, medium, big slalom board, foil slalom board, and then IQ boards.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down.
I hope you can hear me. Currently I'm approaching the Poland to Germany border. I've been driving for 9.5 hours now, 950 kilometers, and I still have around 1,600 kilometers left. You know, being from Lithuania, so far north in Europe, I'll put a map where I'm from and where I'm currently going. Yeah, like driving long distances is a common occurrence for me, and yeah, most of the time I do it alone. You know, there are no other pro windsurfers from Lithuania. I gotta be honest, this is definitely not my favorite part of life. And yeah, I wish I could have like a car which you put into an autopilot mode and you can go to sleep for 5 hours. That would be really amazing. Up until then, just keep on driving, try to keep concentrated and not crash. That's the main goal.
As
you can see, I'm all messed up and looking really tired, especially without the glasses. Basically, I'm already in France, 2 hours away from Marseille. Decided to stop and stretch the legs. Yeah, I thought I'll show you how I sleep when I drive. This is my driving and sleeping zone. As you can see, the jacket and the sweater on top are my pillows. There's the sleeping bag, and I just push this thing down and lay down right here. And that's where I slept last night, and that's where I usually sleep when I'm driving with this car. So it's first day in Marseille here, and we're trying to figure out where we can park the car, where we can put the gear in, and we found one place, but it's not the event site, and there's only one way to get there, and then you need to pay if you want to drive normally. So we decided we'll reverse, so we don't have to pay. Hey guys, so this is the harbor where we're sailing from today. Yeah, I hate these coming ins and coming out of the harbor and slips. But what do you think, Fabi? I almost called you Basti, I don't know why. You have way more hair.
You mean about the entrance or about the conditions today?
About both, yeah.
I mean, always nice to go out of the harbor, but coming back is always the problem.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
And the conditions were quite light.
Especially for fat fucks like us, no?
Yeah.
So guys, we are here for the first day in the event site at Foil Europeans in Marseille. The event starts in a few days, but we're here to train, and the forecast for the next days is actually really, really good. So as you can see, there is the beach behind me, from which we're gonna launch. And yeah, the whole event site is what you see here around me. And yeah, if you look to your right here, we just came off with a trusty crafter to drop off the gear. And me and John, we're gonna have this nice little spot over here. If you come over, then yeah, as you can see, we stole some nice grass from some Frenchies probably. Don't tell them about it. Hopefully they don't kick us out. But yeah, it's a really nice spot close to the water, and hopefully it doesn't rain or blow 50 knots and send everything into the water. So fingers crossed for that, and hopefully some action to come soon. Yeah, so leaving the beach on the event side, onto the foil, and let's go see around the race course. As you can see, it's quite wavy. Okay, so currently we have a northwest wind, which is the same direction that we are gonna have for the race as well. Well, for the most of the racing week. However, the forecast is super light. So let's hope we get something like today, because today we can do a little bit of slalom, we can do some proper up and downwind as well. So it would be fun conditions for racing.
Mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Young blood made of gold. A mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sun. For a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime.
It's the last evening before the racing starts tomorrow, and I thought I'll give you a little recap on how I'm feeling for the race after the week of training. So we did some races with other teams, I did some gear testing from what I have, and yeah, overall I feel I have decent speed, like not at the top level, but somewhere I would say that could get me into top 20 realistically speaking. And yeah, how I'm feeling race-wise, it's a little bit hard to tell. The races we did were not the best. People were going over, they were not being called over early, so it's a little bit hard to start. And the start means a lot here in the sea because the swell is always running, And if you have the opportunity to play with this well, if you have the space downwind of you to play with this well, when going upwind especially, but also in slalom, you can gain a lot more compared to the guy who's stuck behind you in clean wind, but just does not have the space to play with the waves. So yeah, that is really important and something to look for and take into consideration when you're planning your race strategy for the next week. But yeah, overall I'm feeling pretty good, and I think that for the speed and preparation I have, I can get somewhere from top 20 to top 40 if I'm racing well, of course. And however, that's as if it's properly windy, if I'm not struggling to get plane. And the forecast for the next week is kind of bad, especially according to Vinguru. So I've been trying to lose weight like crazy for the past week and a half, 2 weeks already. And yeah, unfortunately I don't have a scale to check, but I feel that I'm around 91 probably at the moment. It is pretty good considering I was close to 95 around 2.5 weeks ago. But yeah, I haven't weighed myself, so can't say for sure. But yeah, it's been a struggle, you know, it's not easy. I've never tried to lose weight in my life, so this is kind of a first real time actually trying to lose weight and trying to do it fast. So not the easiest thing to do and definitely not fun. But yeah, trying to do it to get the best result possible here in the conditions that we're gonna have. And then straight after the event, I'm gonna bulk like crazy for the Defi and the PWA. So yeah, that's it for this vlog about the preparation for the IQ Fall Europeans, and tune in for the next video, which is gonna start tomorrow and be posted obviously a week later when the race finishes. Adios.